So yesterday I saw a video on Facebook, and I would like to say that I was shocked and angered and offended and upset. But truth be told, nothing does that anymore in this human society in which we live for me. So this video, as I'm sure most of you have seen, if you haven't seen, just scroll through your Facebook and you will no doubt come across it because it has gone absolutely viral, shows a group of people, presumably at a house party of some kind, a bonfire night type thing, gathering. They make an effigy of Grenfell Tower, labelled Grenfell Tower at the top, so there's no mistake. They put little paper people, mostly brown people, in the windows, including a woman with a hijab on, and they set fire to the thing. Now, this puts me in two minds, because I am a fan of offensive humour, dark humour. I find that the best way to deal with sensitive, devastating subject matter, such as, things like the Holocaust and cancer and disease and war and racism, etc., is to laugh at it. For me, it makes light of these things, and yes, of course, we have to discuss these things in a serious way, and we have to get them dealt with and put across and discussed. But for me, laughing is one of the many, many medicines in this world that can make things better. So that's why I like offensive humour. But I also believe that context and delivery is very, very important when it comes to offensive jokes and dark humour and dark jokes. And in this video, there is nothing to suggest that these people were doing this with good intentions. There is nothing to say that they sympathised with the families who have lost people in Grenfell Tower or the victims of Grenfell Tower. There's nothing to say that they felt any emotion whatsoever besides complete contempt and hatred towards the people who died in Grenfell Tower. I may be wrong. This is just what I'm seeing in the video. They're laughing, they're jeering, they're saying this is what happens when you don't pay your rent. They're saying jump out the window. They're saying we can go and rob the bottom flats now, etc, etc, etc. Now, this next part is going to get me a lot of hate and a lot of flack, but I don't give a shit. I say things how they are. In the top right corner, at one point in the video, you can see a St. George's flag flying, which for me completely solidifies my belief that these people are just casual, simpleton racists who read the Daily Mail and follow Tommy Robinson and Britain First and all this kind of shit. Now, Emily Thornberry got in trouble a few years ago for posting a picture of an England flag in someone's back garden and saying that people who fly the England flag are usually simpletons or casual racists. I believe there's a lot of truth in that. Now, I'm not saying that everybody who flies the England flag is a casual racist or a simpleton. Of course not. What I'm saying is, if you fly the England flag outside of a sporting event, such as the World Cup, obviously in the World Cup, everyone's going to be flying England flags, of course. If that's supporting England, of course they are. Or the Olympics or anything like that. If you fly an England flag when there's no reason for you to fly an England flag, when there's no incentive other than your own sense of patriotism, there's a high chance you are a casual racist or a simpleton. Now, of course, as I say, I'm not saying everyone. There's a very high chance. That's just from my experience. People who fly England flags. I've seen people flying England flags who complain about immigrants, who complain about Indian culture, who complain about all this kind of shit, and how the council have demanded that they remove their flags because it's racist, even though no council's ever done that. Don't give me that shit. If a council is insisting you remove a flag, it's against their policy on flags. It's got nothing to do with the England flag itself. Just as if someone was flying a Pakistan flag next door or an Iranian flag on the door on the other side, they'd be demanded to take theirs in as well. It's got nothing to do with it being the English flag. And give me that crap. So, there's a very high chance if you are flying the flag outside of the World Cup or the Olympics or any other sort of event or a royal wedding or whatever shit, then you probably are a casual racist or a simpleton. Now, as I said, for me, delivery and context is very important. People like Frankie Boyle, who regularly makes jokes about Israel, Palestine and that situation. On the other hand, when he's not joking, he's an activist for Palestinian rights, against the Israeli, occupation of certain areas. And his views are of one of good nature, one of humanity. He's not a horrible person in and of himself. That's very important. So thanks for watching. That's just my views on the Grenfell Tower effigy burning thing. Thanks for watching. See you next time.